Welcome along, you outdoor freaks, and welcome back to Wayne's Outdoors. I am at Sinah again on Hayling Island on the club water. I'm just here having a look round. I'm actually at the other end of the lake today. It's blowing an easterly. It's been blowing an easterly as of this morning, I believe. Late yesterday. And a lot of the fish here, the older ones, the old originals, they generally move on a new wind. And let's face it, it's them I'm after. There's two of them left that I want. It's blowing a nice wind now. I'm just down here having a look. There's one person here, but they're up the other end in the swim next door to where I was last week. And there's one person on the other side in the swim opposite where I was last week. And as far as I know, I've just seen, yeah, they're here. Let me spin you around. I've literally just seen one out on the bar. I've just seen a massive tail come up out. There it is, there. There, see it? That's all I need to see. They're here, they're on the bar. Do I stay in this swim or do I go in the swim out? Do I stay in this swim hoping they're going to move down here slightly a bit more? Or do I go in the swim next door in front of that fish? I'm going to watch for... Still out there, man. Still there, look. That's a big tail. That is a big tail. Keeps coming out of there. I can't, where do I go? What do I do? See, I've got a feeling it's blowing even stronger tomorrow and they might blow in. This is a lot shallower this end anyway. I mean a lot shallower, a foot shallower maybe. But the reason I've come into this one to watch is because out in front of me here there's a feature that's like there's a bar, then there's a gully, then there's a bar, and they tend to travel up through that gully. It's not deep, it's only about a foot deeper. It's a silt gully about a foot deeper than the bars around it, and they tend to travel along that gully. What do I do? Do I stay here or do I go next door where they're out in front? Hoping they're going to move. I can't, can I? I'm going to have to go next door. He's still there now. I'm going next door. Right, I'm going to catch up with you in a bit. Right, fish is still out there. Got me spot out there. I'm just about to put the first rig out, which is a hinge rig. With a yellow pop-up. Not put any bait out yet. Gonna stick this out first because there's still fish showing out there. So I'm going to stick this out first just with a yellow pop-up on it, and then while I'm sorting the other rod out and putting a bit of bait out, I'm just going to, that'll be sat out there. All these goddamn ducks. Look at them all coming up here. That's all the babies I showed you a few weeks ago in my other swim. Look at them. Bloody pests. Right, let's get this rod out. I'll bring you back in a bit. That whole family of mallards are diving on my spot. The coots are chasing them off and the coots are diving as well. Absolute joke. Wish the pike had got them. Any luck, you'll get a couple of them. Take them now. Well, that's a bird. Right, it's just gone 2. Just put my left hand rod back out 3 times. I got picked up and done by them ducks. Well, twice by the ducks, 1 by the coot. For some, they didn't touch the hinge rig. That didn't get done once, but the bottom bait on the left got done every time, and it's matched the hatch as well. The hinge rig's yellow, the match the hatch on the left, that gets picked up 3 times. Hinge rig didn't get touched. Coots are out there now. I'm hoping they just bugger off. I can't put any bait out. I'm gonna have to wait till dark to put bait out. Coots are diving now, so it wouldn't surprise me if they pick up my hinge rig. Because there can't be a lot left out there now. It's so frustrating. I've literally seen enough ducks now. If I could, I promise you, if I could get the Thanos effect. Someone said, you're God for a day, what do you want to do? I'd get rid of every bit of waterfowl, every bit. As much as I love wildlife, I've seen enough now. Like, I'm old enough now that I have seen enough ducks, and I've seen enough waterfowl. They can just all do one now. I've literally had enough of it. It's so frustrating. Probably going to get picked up again in a minute. I'm literally going to start eating them. It's so annoying. It's just coming up to R3. Now, we're not forecast any rain or anything, but we got a supercell forming here. Now it looks like it's out over the sea at the moment, but in the Solent out there, we actually get quite a few tornadoes. We get a lot more than people think, and a lot of them are out over the sea. Now it wouldn't surprise me, you can see the rain coming down out there over the water. It wouldn't surprise me if that honestly dropped a funnel. Would not surprise me at all, because it's hot, and that's going right up. I've been watching it building over the last couple of hours. It's the only place it is. It's building right up now. It's a big old supercell. I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to the natural world as a whole, really. Especially extreme weather. And the wind's starting to pick up. I should be keeping an eye on that, that's for sure. Wouldn't surprise me if something kicks off with that. It's about 4:15. It's just starting to rain. A lot of that cell's moved over, which I'm just getting the tail end of it, and it's just starting to spit now. I don't think it will last long, even if it does. Clear a bit of humidity out of the air. And once it's gone and it's clear, it's going to be boiling hot again. Hopefully the sun will be a little bit over to the right by then. I won't be getting full sun like I was before. Touch wood, no more pickups from the birds yet, but I haven't put any more bait out yet. I've literally got a bottom bait and a hinge rig out there at the moment. A few more people here now. Someone's setting up in the swim to the right, one further down to the right, more people walking about, people setting up on the other side, it's to the left. With any luck, all them birds will get preoccupied with other people, start spomming out. Leave me alone. .7. Just redone my left hand rod. I've taken off the match to the hatch. I've gone for my pink topper. And I'm sure there's fish out there, and I think I should have had a bite on that bottom one. Changed it over to pink. See if that makes a difference. I mean, what? Nearly 5 hours it's been out there now. I mean, I know it's been birded, God knows how many, well, 3 times that left hand rod. 3 times? 4 times? There's so much oxygen in the water here at the moment that the hook points aren't lasting. I noticed it last time I was here. It doesn't normally happen here. You can normally leave your rigs out for blimmin' 24 hours here and they're fine. But I've noticed last time I was here, I brought one of my hooks in the morning and it literally had no point left. It had worn out literally like 3 mil down. It was just a blunt end, and it, you know, it hadn't been blunted on anything. It was just gone. And everything's coming back black, like oxidized. Because of the amount of weed that's in here at the moment, and where obviously we're right on the beach and you get so much wind on this lake. It's just absolutely full of oxygen. It's like over oxygenated. It's a pain in the bum. Good for the fish, but bad for your rigs. Oh, I think that was that bird's just picked me up on that pink one. That's the trouble, innit? The blooming coot's there now. Well, I know it's going to reset, but need the seagulls to come over and pester the coot so the coots bugger off. It hasn't pulled it out of the clip, so that was lucky. At least it's reset. I could do without that happening again. It's gonna, they keep diving there. Need them to bugger off really. The light will go at some point, won't it? Another couple of hours, now I can start eating them with a tufty torch. Coots hate it as well, so I'll get them out of here. It's the two babies that are diving at the moment. Bloke in the swim to the right had a bream about half hour ago. I saw them showing. That's the other risk I'm running with a pink topper. We'll see what happens. It's coming out at 8:15. Just had a coot dive down on my spot, the left-hand side, and come up pretty damn sharpish and spook off. So I'm hoping that's carp under there. And I'm hoping one of them picks up that pink. They are. Oh, that was bream, innit? Is that a bream? Is that a big bream? That was weird. I think I've got a bream on. Dirty Barry. Big one though. Big bream. That's the trouble with the pink. Let's get this back out. I'll bring you back in a minute. Did you see it jumping out there? That was the one that was hooked, I think. Went all dolphin. Got that pink. They are. Oh, that was bream, innit? Is that a bream? Is that a big bream? That was weird. Right, well, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a bream do that before when it's got hooked. It proper scattered out. Went proper dolphin. Trying to throw the hook. Turned into a marlin. It's back out now anyway. Coot's diving now. Well, at least I know that reset because that rig was picked up twice before by the coots. Before it got picked up by that bream. That was proper random, wasn't it? Haha. Random. Hopefully get carp now. Might have to go bigger, but if I keep getting breamed, I'm either going to have to go to 2 hinges or try bigger baits. Trouble is I haven't got anything real big here for bottom baits. Might have to go 2 hinges. We'll see. I'll keep you informed. Just gone 9:30. Still fish out there on my spot. I'm hoping there's some carp out there in amongst the bream. Last day of spring today. Summer solstice tomorrow, first day of summer, and the longest day of the year. Wait till it goes dark, and then I'm going to put a few more, well, a couple of spoms of boilie out. And what I put out there earlier and what's out there, the bream had just wiped out anyway. I'm going to wait till it's dark so I don't get birded. Probably be another hour yet. Hopefully I'll have something else tonight other than dirty slimy berries. That one was still all knobbly and white and spotty and knobbly. Should have spawned ages ago. Hopefully I'll have something good to show you before morning. A better reason to bring you back. To 11 now. Obviously it's dark. Put 3 spoms out over the spot. I've redone the hinge rig. We've got a fresh hinge rig on now. And I've set a liner on the left hand rod. See that sort of dip in the canopy right in front? My left hand rod is on the left corner of the flat and my right hand rod is on the right corner of the flat in that dip. That's my treetop markers. Pretty sure I heard a fish crash and all. It sounded too big to be a bream. Can't see a lot with the naked eye now. With any luck, I've got another couple of rigs ready to go. I've got a fresh hinge ready to go and a fresh bottom bait, couple of fresh bottom baits ready to go. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Right, it's 10 to 11. I've just had another pickup from a bream on the left hand rod. If I get another one, I think I'm going to put a hinge on it and just have 2 hinges out there. I'm not getting breamed all night. I'd rather have hinges on and take the risk of getting fewer carp than no bream. Someone's playing some very loud music. Just gone 11:30. I've just had a massive tench on the left hand rod. That's enough messing about now. There's a hinge on it now. That must have been a liner. I can't imagine a bream is going to pick up a big hinge. I've never had one pick up a big hinge before. So I'm guessing that was a liner. It's literally just gone out. hopefully next time, if it goes again, it'll be not... What's that? Is that a big carp rolling? Hopefully if it goes again, it'll be a big fat carp. Hopefully see you soon. Morning, you outdoor freaks. It's 6:30. I've been up for an hour watching. There's definitely fish cruising out there, but I saw some fizzing coming up in the deep gully. It's just out in front here. I say deep, it's normally really deep. It's only about 6.5 foot at the moment, but you know, compared to the rest of the lake, it's deep. It's double the depth out there, and I saw some fizzing coming up, so I brought my right hand rod in. I've put a Naturals Magic Bean Wafter Monster Crab, the brown one, on. Put a little PVA mesh of boilie on, just a few, and just flicked it out into the bottom of that gully. It's where we had that wind yesterday. Every time we got a big wind blowing at this bank, like you think all the crud on the bottom and everything blows along, it blows into that gully. So we'll see if we can grab one out of there. Need that wind to pick up again. Oh, the hinge rigs stopped the bites overnight, obviously, the bream and the tench. No carp, but at least I wasn't awake all night with bream and tench. I mean, I might have missed a few smaller carp, but you know, it's just a risk you take with it, isn't it? But a little bit of a breeze out there, starting to trickle. It's been flat calm, the whole lake, so at least there's a little breeze now. I'll make myself a coffee and keep my eyes on the water. The old sprinklers on the golf course are still going off. They've been going for the whole time I've been up, so well over an hour now, and that pumps the water out of the lake, which is frustrating. They get fined every year for doing it by the Environment Agency. They're not supposed to do it, but they don't care, they just pay the fine. And when every single member of that golf club's paying 2.5+ grand a year to be a member there, I think it's maybe more than that now for an adult. A 20 grand fine every year from the Environment Agency is nothing, is it? Let's get this kettle on. Oh, it's 9:45 now. I've changed my left hand rod. There's a spot that I found long yesterday where there was fish showing yesterday. They were showing in close to where I am, where I was yesterday, and long. They started showing there again this morning with the big tails up and that. So brought my hinge in, I've gone up back over to match the hatch, so it's a bit more inconspicuous. I've gone out to the long spot and I've put one midi spawn of boilie over it, and that's it. I'm leaving it. And the other one's still in the gully. I haven't seen the fish again since I put the rig out. I'm hoping, you know, even if they spooked off a little bit, they'll come back in a bit. So, I mean, it's been out about 5 minutes now. I thought I saw a bit of a flat spot come up, like there was something going on under the water out there, but nothing like broke the surface yet. Okay, that's interesting, because there's nothing on my spot. That's the rod that I've just put out. Where them coots are diving out there, that's the old spot. Ten past 1. It's all overcast and gloomy at the moment. Chance of showers. We had a little few drops earlier. I've been asleep. I think I've been asleep for about an hour. Was asleep for a bit earlier, then I got woke up by all them bloody ducks climbing all over my blooming rods and lines, beeping everything. So I got up, shooed all them away with my net, and then it's been quiet since then. I've just been woke up by my phone going off. And it's grey now, it wasn't when I went to sleep. Maybe this little change in the weather might do something, who knows? How finicky these carp are. Can literally turn on in a second, can't they? We've just had a lovely downpour. I was in the middle of redoing the left-hand rod when the skies opened. Fresh rig, fresh bait. Hopefully it can induce a bite. I'm pretty damn sure there's fish out there on that bar. have a nice strong coffee, try and wake myself up a bit. Fingers crossed something will happen. Just gone 3:30, and as you can see, there's no right hand rod. I've just had a dirty great big barry out of that gully. Which is a bit frustrating, but not surprising. Still, at least I know it's nice and clear down there. If a barry can pick it up, a carp can pick it up. I'm going to sort it out and get it back out. And hopefully they bugger off. I'm in from out on the long bar. I was stood down by the rod when it went. It's in the weed out there at the moment. Try and bring it back gently because it's grating now. Big tench. Big tench. Monster tench. I felt like a carp bringing it in. Little head nods and that. It come in, you know, not too easy, but big old tench that is. Ah, a little bit deflated, but it's a nice fish anyway. Let me go sort it out. don't think I'm going to bother weighing it, but I'll put it in here for a bit just to get a bit of energy back. It's an absolute monster tench. Real big. Real big. Nearly a double that, I think. Real big. Massive. Still, better than a Barry. Not what I was after, but better than a Barry. Let's get him put back. Hopefully we can get some carp out there now. Monster. Got the heart pumping a little bit when that went. That'll do. Let's get this rod back out, get it sorted. I think I'm in again, left down rod. Hope it's not a blooming 10 or a green. Oh, I think that's a Barry. Oh, could be another tench. I don't know, it could be a bream. Yeah, big old bream. Jesus, that's nailed. Big old Barry. Oh, where are the carp? There's got to be some carp out there. Let's get it back out and hope for the best. Right, that's that back out. If I get one more bream, I'm going back over to a hinge. I've made a couple of new hinges up, but they're smaller. They don't stand up as high. I'm going back to one of them. Need a carp now. Don't know what that is now. Is that 4 bream and 2 tench? They're all a good size. God, I've got something wrong with my throat. You can probably hear it. It keeps going funny. I don't know why. Feel fine. It's got a real croaky throat. I've certainly not been shouting or anything, so I don't know what's going on there. 9:30 now. It's starting to get dark. Longest day of the year, first day of summer. I don't know if you can hear my voice, you probably can. You can probably tell it's getting worse as the video goes on. I think I've got laryngitis, so it could be fun. Throat's really sore, voice is going, not ideal. If it gets any worse, I might not be able to talk in next week's video. That'll please some people, won't it? Well, hopefully I'll have a reason that isn't a bream or a tench to see you in the night. Morning everyone. Excuse my voice. As you can see, the wind's flipped. Nothing in the night, no bream, no tench, and no carp. Session, tricky. They're going through one of their strange stages on here at the minute. I know it happens on every lake, but it can happen a lot on here because it's so open to the weather here. They just switch on and off. Another few hours yet. Never know, might nick one with the wind change as they're passing through, if they're going back up the other end. Some of them won't, some of them will just stay here. We'll see what happens. Just coming out to 8:30, just redone the rods. I've took the right one out of the channel now, I've put it back out onto the original spot that I put a bit of bait on and fished when I first got here Friday. I've just put a little PVA mesh with 10 little, whatever they are, 12, 14 millers, whatever they are, in. And then with a wafter, and then match the hatch, and then back out long on the long bar I've just put a little hinge rig out with no bait around it. So obviously there's been bait going in on there yesterday and last night. And that's a little bright one, little pink topper on that hinge, bright. White pop-up, cut 3/4, and then a pink topper. can stay there now until either they go or I go. I wish this throat would go. God damn it. Fingers crossed for a last morning bite of the species I'm after. No more berries, which is a possibility on the right hand rod. We'll see. Just gone 9:30, just had another berry on the right hand rod. A lot of them about at the moment. Pain in the arse. Goddamn things. Wind's hacking through now. Just coming up to 11 o'clock. All the bits packed up now, as you can see. My little bits there, not a lot. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to give it now. I think it's 11:15, something like that. I'm not sure how long I'm going to give it. At least another hour, at least till midday. We'll see how it goes. Wind's still absolutely hacking through here. My throat's doing me nutting. It's a nice breeze now though, real nice. Keeping it cool. Hopefully I can nick one last minute, last hour. I think next week I'm going to be up on the Christchurch ticket again. Hucklesbrook is opening, it's been closed for spawning. It's opening again tomorrow. So there's going to be some fishing there on the Munch. I might go up there next weekend. That's the plan anyway. But still got a little bit to go here. Let's have a spin round. That wind now. There's been a few fish out from the other end of the lake last night. Don't understand why. Well, not don't understand, it's just one of them, innit? Definitely fish here, and there was fish all over me last week as well. Just not having it. Tried colours, tried match the hatch. Tried everything I can, tried bottom baits, tried wafters, hinges, different locations. Can't do any more than that. If they're not interested, they're not interested. There's been a fair few on, and there's been 3 fish out on the whole lake, so you know it's not prolific by any means. Still, I've got 2 rigs out, so there's always a chance. Just had a fish show, not that far past my right hand rod. First one I've seen properly this morning, just backed out. They are, tail out there, look. I think that's on the bar where my long one is. My left hand one's out there. So it's just to the right of my left hand rod, that fish. Sweet. Might nick one before I go yet. Just moved my right hand rod. I've just put it back out there and put it literally right where it would have been close. Obviously I can't gauge the exact distance, but direction, it would have hit the fish on the head. I aimed it out to the right, punched it with a 5 ounce lead in the wind, and it just brought it back just that little bit to the left and landed exactly in line with where the fish was. Obviously I can't gauge the exact distance of the fish, but it's in that area. It's probably on that bar. So it's 11:30 now, so don't know when I'll be here till. I might even stay a little bit longer. The fact that I've seen them out there now. I've not put any more bait out, so can't do any more than I've done. That's for sure. Let's see what happens. Literally just turned the camera off and one's just lumped out there, and it looked like a nice one as well. Literally right in line with that right hand side of the twins you can see opposite. Come on. That'd be sweet to get one now. I've got a bottom bait out there and a hinge out there. Hopefully a nice big one swims past and grabs that hinge. Come on, carp gods. Let's have one for perseverance. Let's have another show. Let's have another lump out. Let's have a look. Come on. it? Here they come, look, the little furry terrorists. Bloody pests. At least they're here and not out there picking up my rigs. It just grows so blooming fast. You ain't having nothing from me. You had enough. You had enough of me bait from out there. You ain't having nothing from me here. Just hurry up and grow your feathers and bugger off. Blooming pests. Just coming up to 1:15. Another quarter of an hour. It really is last minute now. Right, that's it, 1:30, all loaded. I'm just going to have a wander down the other lake. Got a couple of mates down there, see how they're getting on. So until next time, thanks for watching. Haynes Outdoors out.